Well guys, I am back to the carrier dedicated package unit that has a bad compressor, and we're gonna take care of that right now. We're gonna replace it, but we're also gonna fix a high static issue that this unit has. You know, right when I saw this unit, I saw that it had an LG scroll, and I don't really like those LG scrolls. I have been replacing them left and right when we turn on the unit, and the damn thing fails the next day, or it's locked. I've had bad experiences with them. So, but this one right here, I can't really blame the compressor. I had to blame the static pressure, and I'll show you guys why. We'll go inside later on once I do the repair, and I'll show you also on the magnet helix the static is way up. We are going to do this the easy way. Sometimes you gotta get smart, boys. There we go. There you have it, folks. Good old LG. Bring back Copeland. I had way less breakdowns with Copeland scrolls. They seem to handle a little bit better than these. What do you guys think? All right, you got the nitrogen hooked up, and we got the torch ready over there. I am in Arizona, so it's hot over here. It's in the 90s right now, so I gotta keep cool. It's a good trick for y'all. Try it out. I got the new compressor braced in. New filter dryer. I'm doing a pressure test right now with some bubbles. And it seems like we are good to go. There's a spot right there. Seems like it's leaking, but it's not. Sorry I didn't record the bracing. These GoPros, it seems like they're not that good in the heat. It's like they overheat and then they turn off. I don't know. I like to keep it simple, just an easy setup. T in the suction line. Yeah. My distributor, they said change the capacitor and change the filter dryer with the compressor. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Almost there. If you always want to be sure that you don't get a leak, do a nitrogen pressure test. Make sure it holds for 10-15 minutes. Do soap bubbles on every joint. When you do your vacuum and you get below 500, turn off your close your gauges, turn off your vacuum, and then make sure that it holds for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. If it holds and you did those 3 things, you will not have a leak. That has been proven, guys, time after time. Nitrogen bubbles is a holding. If all those three tests pass, then you will not have a leak. Yeah, buddy. See that? We'll let it sit for another, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Let's charge it up through the liquid line. Don't be a hack. This unit calls for 6.3 pounds. Almost there. Boom, 6.2. So we got the unit charged, and I'm just finishing all the little details. I put a strap on the new filter dryer. You guys see these edges right here? They were touching the coil, so I bent them back. That way they're not gonna touch anything. So you guys see that? It's kind of ironic, right, that I did that on this unit. Everything, if you ever worked on these carriers, everything is touching. Metal's touching here, fucking metal's touching right here, rubbing over here. See that right there? Rubbing right there. Just everything is touching. It's prone to leak, but we do our best, right? Okay guys, so I'm all done with the repair, and I have the compressor disconnected. Before I turn it on, I'm going to show you guys why I think this unit broke down. You guys see the return right there? Those doors right there? That's a tiny little room in there, and it's used as an office. This whole house is like 1,100 square feet. So when they're in there in the office and they close the door, guess what? The static goes way up. When they leave the door open, then the unit can breathe. So I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to crank on the fan motor, and we'll check the magnet helix with the door closed. Alright guys, check it out. And this is only the return. See, they're opening and closing that door. See what it did right there? Yeah, so we're gonna take care of this problem right now too. That's way too high, guys. We should be, the highest 0.5, and if it's possible, we should be lower. So we'll take care of this issue. So here's that room that I was talking about. It's an office. It's a tiny little room. It's like 100 square feet. And there's a return for the unit. With the door closed, the static goes up like crazy. So what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna put a register right there, a transfer grill, one there, one on the other side. So with the door open or closed, the air's still gonna be able to come back over here. When you do these transfers, make sure that you put ductboard all around the cavity, because, for example, this house was a really old house. Didn't have any insulation on the walls, no insulation in the attic. If I were just to leave the cavities exposed, then the hot air would come down from the attic into that transfer, into my return. So in reality, I'm fixing the static, but I'm creating another problem. So make sure you pay attention to that. Well, let's go check out the static. A little bit better. I think I'm gonna drop that blower speed, and hopefully that'll make it even more better. All right, boys, so we dropped it to medium. Let's see what it does. And this is with the door closed. Degrees outside, so we're right on the money. This thing is always does this to me. 76.